at Lumpur, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I'm here today with Isan from Osley RWA. They're doing some tremendous work. I'm so stoked to have them. Isan, tell us a little bit about yourself and your Web3 journey.
So I would like to walk you through Osley, what Osley is doing. Osley is pretty much solving the cost of living crisis for retirees and digital nomads coming from first world country. So increase your quality of life and reduce your cost of living. That's what Osley is doing in one single sentence.
Very cool. And tell us a little bit more about your background and the team.
So I'm a marketing guy. I worked in market. I've run a marketing agency. So worked with large scale real estate, hospitality, entertainment, and business district projects. So pretty much my job was looking on the real estate side and then building the marketing pipelines for them. The team, what we have is that we are seasoned real estate designers. So my team has pretty much built some large scale real estate development projects from a design contracting perspective.
Okay, excellent. Very cool. And let's dig into the problem a little bit more. Obviously, we have a generation in the States, baby boomers, and they're all retiring. They have massive social security. But why does this problem persist? And let's, just dive deeper into it.
Oh, if you look at the problem, this is a problem not just US. Globally, if you look at all first world countries, the cost of living is going higher and higher, but the income is not proportionally going higher.
Mm,
So people are your cost of living is going high, but you're not able to make the same kind of money that you were able to make before. So uh, this is being hit the most by retirees because they are not having they don't have any other income source. Like they cannot go and do more overtime and make more money, right? Uh,
mhm.
and the social security is not going high. So if you look at the first world country cities, uh, many of the retirees are getting priced out from their home market,
Right.
not able to afford a dignified life. So we are coming here. We're making a solution for them. That's what the problem is.
Very cool. And let's dive into, Osley and whatnot. So go ahead and share your screen and yeah, we'll tap in.
I'm gonna take you over our website and show you. We're gonna be talking more on the real estate side here. So Osley is tokenizing land. So Osley is pretty much bringing real estate on chain from a very early stage, just to build retirement villages. So this is what Osley does. We're building land-backed tokens. We want to we want to bring the real estate RWA play to on chain right from the early stage. So I'm just going to walk you through my website here.
Yeah, very cool.
So we are tokenizing land on stage one. That is an entry point where you get real estate asset at a most affordable entry point.
Very cool.
So if you look at 2026 has been said as a year for RWA, right? So
Mhm.
we want to be at the forefront of that, and we want to be very much focusing on a very specific asset class, which is retirement home and digital nomads village. So it's a real world asset, fully collateralized. The early stage entry gives you the highest upside. It's a genuine real world yield where you can see where the yield is coming from, and it's
Mhm.
globally accessible. Real estate has been always an asset class where the entry ticket size has been so huge. We are democratizing that, and it's a proven asset class.
Absolutely.
We see Bali as a good test bed to start with because the market has been already proven.
Mhm.
That is why we are starting from Bali.
Very cool. And talk to us too about kind of how it works for these baby boomers and retirees who, probably don't use crypto. How does it actually work for them?
So we have a Web3 layer. We will also have a Web2 layer where we will be onboarding this baby boomers who are not still Web3 native, right?
Hmm.
Um, our job is to show to the public that it is possible to build a Web3 project which is very focused on a very specific market, which has not been yet done at this scale. So we'll be hand holding them through the journey end to end, which is always our promise. So, right from they move from the US or Australia uh, to Bali, we're building the complete ecosystem for them.
Pull him back. Oops.
Tony, we lost you for a second.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, got
Okay.
you.
Apologies. So um, let's talk more like how are you finding these properties and how are you kind of tokenizing them?
So that is one of the most challenging part for anyone to enter to this industry, right? So we have been in the market, we have been on ground for a very long time. Those are the partnerships which we have with the local landowners, with their local design firms, engineers, contractors, all those people. Uh, we have a very good access to the local market. One of my co-founders is actually from Indonesia, who's architect himself. So we have our deal pipeline already preset uh, with a good access to the market.
Okay, very cool. So how does it work for the retirees where they can essentially choose from a variety of homes? Does it kind of operate like a timeshare, or how do things kind of like persist?
We are here to build this as an asset. So you actually own the asset. So a retiree from US can come and own a full villa or townhouse. Um, and then he can live there full time, or if he's looking just to live there part time, the remaining period he can rent it out and make an income.
Okay, very cool. And do you all actually help to manage the property as well, or is that yes? Okay. And
So
do you help them rent it out as well?
So the one of the biggest reason why we're doing this is the currently the industry is fragmented.
Hmm.
We want to bring this all together. So right from an American visiting, doing his first tour to see if Bali is the right fit, uh, to moving, insurance, their banking, managing their house when they are there, when they are not there, renting it out. We're gonna do end to end.
Okay, that's yeah, that's really terrific. And let's talk more too about the quality of life, and what is kind of transpiring with that. Like, tell us more about the differences in the quality of life versus like living in a we say first world country or kind of like an emerging economy.
That's a very important question, Donnie. So if you look at what kind of quality of life is retirees having in Australia, US, Europe, right? So a retiree post 65 years old, he would have to cook. An average retiree has to cook, clean the house, do the laundry. He would have to drive himself.
Hmm.
These are the major chores that you would have to do on a daily basis, right? He's not getting retired from his life. Because if you don't want to do all these things, you have to have probably $5,000-6,000 of income a month for you
So
to not do
expensive.
anything.
I mean,
So
to have a cook in US, Australia, Europe, I can't even tell you how insane the costs are. It's totally unaffordable.
so we are saying that that's the current system, right? Whereas if you are moving to a city like Bali, Uh, you could have your meal cooked for you. You can have your complete home taken care. You don't have to ever drive. You can always have a taxi and an Uber pick you up and take you where you want to go, and that
Mhm.
would 1,800 to $2,000 a month.
Yeah, absolutely insane. Let's talk too about maybe some of the security that y'all are kind of instilling in this. Also, to the Balinesian government, can at certain times be restrictive, on foreigners and that's type of thing. So, what kind of like guardrails are you putting in place?
Hey, the legal side is very clear. We have a very clear legal clarity on regulatory clarity on how this could be done. There is clear visas for retirees to move to
Right.
Bali.
Hmm.
Many of the emerging markets have already came up with a visa because it's
Right.
very essential. It's very beneficial for the economy of bringing the dollars, right? Um, that is one aspect. The government is very positive on bringing retirees. Everyone is looking for long-term people to stay. They don't want the tourists are bottlenecks for the government to manage them. But retirees is a long-term retirees are better for them. That is one aspect. Second aspect, we are on an internal security. We are only building gated communities. We are only building gated communities where security is a top priority for us.
Okay.
So it will be very safe and secure. Already the markets are already Southeast Asia is safe and secure comparing with many other markets. That is one of the main reason retirees from first world countries are moving. And we are putting a layer on top of that. So we are only building gated communities.
Okay, very cool. And let's talk more about the product roadmap. Obviously, Bali is the pilot project, but what's next?
Uh, we have a lot to do. We're starting from Bali and Lombok. These are the two markets we are focusing right now. We believe there's thousands of units, thousands of people who would be being part of our ecosystem and would move. Uh, we are planning to have our project live in next few weeks' time, and that is our initial roadmap. And then we're looking to expand to other Southeast Asian markets and eventually go global to Europe and Latin America.
Very cool. So y'all have already kind of purchased this property, or how does the that aspect kind of work?
We have got joint ventures with certain landowners. We are starting with joint ventures, which are principally in place. So we are launching the project where anyone could come and buy a unit in next few months.
Okay, very cool. And let's talk about the token utility, tokenomics. Give us some insights into that.
So initially, we are launching a fundraising token. That is what we'll be launching. We are also coming with a gamified version of. We are also building a gamified version where you could even win a potentially win a plot or a home or an experience in Bali. That will be the first in the Web3 world. So the utilities that these are the utilities, and then you'd also be having an opportunity to convert your tokens into the actual land, actual RWA land.
Okay, very cool. So yeah, anything else you'd like to cover on the product, the land, the execution, anything like that?
Keep watching us what we're doing. We are solving a here big problem, which many of you can relate personally. We have been able to advance it at a very faster pace than many of the people. So keep watch us. We're going to be coming out many exciting updates, and we're excited to have you all on board on what we're doing.
Okay, very cool. Where can we find out more information about you, the team, and the project?
So you could go look us at our website and our X handle, OSDRWA, and our website is osli.com. We're going to be publishing more and more details soon.
Okay, very cool. Well, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. Super exciting opportunity in a market that is absolutely desperate to increase their standard of living and yeah, really find joy in their retirement. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, Tony. Hats off.